So third one is trigger warning. Fourth, we are for those of you who don't know, we have a YouTube channel called Habitat Studios. We go live on that. Okay, we use these 3 cameras and we go live stream on the internet right now. So literally at this moment, we all are live. Okay, so I'm giving you 30 seconds to text whoever you know in your life and let them know that we are live. And then check us out at the Habitat Studios. Okay, so you can get the video from YouTube once the live is over. Okay, you can take the video from YouTube, download it, and you can put your stuff. You can put your, your piece out on social media. And when you do, please credit the team. It really is important. A lot of people are working behind this, so they should be credited for this. Because I've realized asking credit is like asking your money that you've given to someone else, right? It's my money. I've given it to you, right? At some point, I expect it back. And if you don't, then it's weird to be like, remember my money, I removed my wallet and I gave you my money. No, it's very weird, right? So give credit, please. It's really important that we do that for anything and everything, I guess. Even when we're doing someone else's piece, a lot of times people do someone else's piece and they don't give credit. And then it goes on the internet and then there's a war because the internet's a battlefield right now. Yeah, okay, no, okay, fine, cool. So if I don't get a response, I'll just talk to myself. I'm known for that. So, तुम लोग देख लेना फिर मैं अपना करते रहूँगा. It just be like, hi, how are you? I'm fine. And I'll just keep talking like this for the rest of the show. Okay. I need some noise, some sound, something that you guys are hear. It doesn't feel like I'm talking to myself in the mirror. Okay? Okay, cool. So when I'll call a fictional person and you guys have to pretend. Okay, I'll tell you one more thing. For those of you who come new here, right? Guys, that's a door. Huh? People are going to keep walking through that. Please try to pay attention here. It's hard. This happens every day with us. Okay, we have a lot of shows, so every time someone walks in, sometimes room is full, 50 people. You can see 50 heads just like, wow, right? And I feel like someone's really put effort and come here to tell you something, and suddenly you're like, wow, someone's at the door. So I know it's distracting. I also get distracted. But I'm just saying, the door is there. People keep walking in and coming out because we have some performers yet to come. And even the team will keep walking out. Just leave that. Ignore that for a while, okay? I'm going to call a fictional person now, okay? Fictional, not real, fictional person. And you guys have to pretend like you love that person, okay? And cheer for them, okay? Let's do a practice. You guys ready? Yeah? Okay. Na 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 na. Energy is there, okay? Energy is there, and you only showed it to me, so keep the energy here, okay? For every performer that you know, you don't know, you're going to cheer for them like they're your best friend, okay? Can we pretend, yeah? Yes. Wow, thanks. I thought you guys will say no, but cool, okay, no problem, okay. Happy Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day. Any mother? Hi. Happy Mother. Why are you laughing? Why moms can't come to poetry open mic? Hi, Auntie. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everyone here. Before I continue, okay, I know that a lot of people are going to perform a piece on their mother, right? Yeah? But I really want to understand this. And this is for someone who usually we don't talk about, okay? Is everyone here comfortable with the idea of the topic of Mother's Day and mother? Yeah? Because if anyone feels uncomfortable, then we can try to figure out something. Because there are people who do. And I don't want to assume that everyone feels great about what was going on, right? Cool? Everyone's cool? Yeah? Okay, great. Wonderful. Then today will be Mother's Day. We'll keep tissues there, just in case any of you want to reach out and be like, oh my God, no. Right? Okay. You can leave. Okay, whenever I come on stage, you can go out and call your mom if you feel like, and be like, wow, I heard this piece, mom, and you're the best. Yeah, I think moms are the best though. It's really cool. Cool. So I'll come back. I'll talk to you guys. Okay. If you want to talk, you can. If you don't want to talk, it's cool. I'm not going to force you to talk. I'll move on to the next person, okay? Apart from that, have fun, again, like I said. Please stick to your time. Photos will be clicked of everybody. This is a major concern, okay? Major concern. I get calls at 6 in the morning saying, where are my photos? And I've done open mics for 5 years, and I'm like, who are you first? Why are you calling me at 6 in the morning, right? So you will get your photos. Everyone's photos will be clicked, and you'll get your photos in your DM from Instagram, from Habitat to you, in almost a week, okay? We have a lot of events, so things do get up and down. Because a lot of people message me the next day, even after I tell it 3 times that we'll give it to you in a week. Next morning, I'll get a message saying, hey, I haven't got my photos yet. And I'm like, yeah, you're not supposed to yet. It'll take some time. Anyways, cool. I'll call the first person. You guys know what to do. Keep the energy going, okay? Keep the energy going no matter who you're listening to. Listen intently. If you like someone's piece, you can cheer, you can snap for them, you can say, wow, you can clap as much as you can, right? Because, देखो यार, इस फील्ड में पैसा है, शायद है, शायद नहीं है, ठीक है. Validation is the best currency we have right now, okay? So let's help each other feel great on this Sunday, right? That you've decided to come here. Okay, cool. Thank you, ma'am. You guys are really enthusiastic and excited. Rest of them are just staring at me like I'm giving a PPT presentation, like fucking next point is this. Okay, cool. I'll call the first person, okay? And if I get anyone's name wrong, please correct me, okay? Because a lot of times I get name wrong and then people are just like, it's like this, okay? And I'm like, I didn't know. Sorry. My name is very common. My name is Harsh. Can you even guess if I'm Gujarati or not? Like, is this... If I tell you my last name, okay, I'm sure you guys are 14 classmates like this, okay? It's Harsh Shah. How many of you have Harsh as a classmate in college or anyone? Because I remember in Bombay, मेरे खुद के क्लास में एक हर्ष था, ठीक है? Which is okay. I was like, that's not bad. Someone told me in Bombay, someone had 14 Harshes in that class. Like Harsha, Harsh Mehta, Harsh Jain, Harsh like fucking whatever, right? So my name is very common. So please correct me if I do mistake. Okay, cool. First person. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Can we start today? Great. Molil, first person. Can we please have Hansala? सही बोला?
हाय. तो मैं एक आज मदर डे, हैप्पी मदर्स डे. तो मैं माँ के ऊपर शायरी लिखा था जब मेरी अम्मी की तबीयत खराब थी, तब मैंने लिखा था. और ये शायरी जो मैं लिखता हूँ ये लड़का भी बोल सकता है, लड़की भी बोल सकती है. तो मैं आपको सुनाऊंगा पहले लड़के वाले अंदाज में. बातों में बात करता हूँ, मैं हर दुआ से पहले अपनी माँ को याद करता हूँ. बातों में बात करता हूँ, मैं हर दुआ से पहले अपनी माँ को याद करता हूँ. और लोगों ने तो तन्हा कर दिया मुझे, फिर भी मैं अपनी माँ की फरियाद करता हूँ. अब इसको लड़की कैसा बोलेगी कि बातों में बात करती हूँ, मैं हर दुआ से पहले अपनी माँ को याद करती हूँ. और लोगों ने तो तन्हा कर दिया मुझे, फिर भी मैं अपनी माँ की फरियाद करती हूँ. और एक और बोलूँगा माँ के ऊपर कि ए खुदा तेरी रज़ा चाहता हूँ, ए खुदा तेरी रज़ा चाहता हूँ, तुझसे एक इंतज़ा चाहता हूँ. ए खुदा तेरी रज़ा चाहता हूँ, तुझसे एक इंतज़ा चाहता हूँ. मेरी माँ को सलामत रखना, बस यही दुआ चाहता हूँ. और जब मेरा ब्रेकअप हुआ था तो मैंने ये शायरी लिखा था कि मैंने तो तुझसे इश्क किया था, न जाने प्यार करने के लिए क्यों रिस्क लिया था. मैंने तो तुझसे इश्क किया था, न जाने प्यार करने के लिए क्यों रिस्क लिया था. और भरी महफिल में मेरा वक्त आएगा, मेरी औकात क्या ये आने वाला कल बताएगा. मेरी हालत पर जा रही हो तुम, बहुत भाव खा रही हो तुम. मेरी हालत पर जा रही हो तुम, बहुत भाव खा रही हो तुम. देखना एक दिन सब करके दिखाऊंगा, मैं गैरों को भी अपना बनाऊंगा. और वक्त थम जाएगा ऐसी कोई बात नहीं करूंगा, बिछड़ कर तुझसे दोबारा मुलाकात नहीं करूंगा. वक्त थम जाएगा ऐसी कोई बात नहीं करूंगा, बिछड़ कर तुमसे दोबारा मुलाकात नहीं करूंगा. तुम्हारे यादों के सहारे जी लूंगा, मगर दोबारा किसी लड़की से प्यार नहीं करूंगा. और ऐसी और भी है बहुत सारी. एक सरकार के ऊपर लिखा था मैंने कि मेरे सवाल का जवाब लौटा दो, हम सारे हिंदुस्तानी का सम्मान लौटा दो. मेरे सवाल का जवाब लौटा दो, हम सभी हिंदुस्तानी का सम्मान लौटा दो. हम पहली वाली सरकार से बहुत ज़्यादा खुश थे, बस इतना करो, हमें हमारी पहली सरकार लौटा दो. और एक बार दिल लगा कर तो देख, झूठा ही मगर मुझे अपना बना कर तो देख. एक बार दिल लगा कर तो देख, झूठा ही मगर मुझे अपना बना कर तो देख. तेरे लबों पे जो हंसी ना आ जाए तो बोलना, एक बार हमें आजमा कर तो देख. और तुम एक इम्प्रेस करने के लिए कि तुम्हारे चाहने वालों का तुम्हारी गली में धरना है. अरे अब बस भी करो, आगे जाके मरना है. तुम्हारे चाहने वालों का तुम्हारी गली में धरना है, अब बस भी करो, आगे जाके मरना है. हम तुमसे इश्क भी करेंगे, मोहब्बत भी करेंगे और तुम्हारा साथ भी निभाएंगे. बस तुम खाली एक बार कह दो तुम्हें हमारे साथ चलना है. बातों ही बातों में एक माहौल बना लेता हूँ, मैं गैरों को भी अपना बना लेता हूँ। बातों ही बातों में एक माहौल बना लेता हूँ, मैं गैरों को भी अपना बना लेता हूँ। और लोग समझते हैं कि अंजला एकदम बदल गया है, मगर क्या करूँ, मैं अपने आप को भी अपने लहजे में उतार लेता हूँ। हर वक्त किसी पर इस्तेमाल नहीं करते, हर वक्त किसी पर इस्तेमाल नहीं करते, प्यार एक बार करते बार बार नहीं करते। हर वक्त किसी पर इस्तेमाल नहीं करते, प्यार एक बार करते बार बार नहीं करते। और तुम्हारे बिना जीना गवारा नहीं होता, प्यार हमने तुमसे किया अब किसी से दोबारा नहीं होता। और एक है कि ये मेरी नीयत देखकर अपनी फितरत पर आ गई हो, मेरी नीयत देखकर अपनी फितरत पर आ गई हो। मुझे पता है तुम अपने सोच से बहुत ज़्यादा आगे आ गई हो। मेरी नीयत देखकर अपनी फितरत पर आ गई हो, मुझे पता है तुम अपने सोच से बहुत ज़्यादा आगे आ गई हो। ये बात जान लो मेरी फितरत हसीन है, ये बात जान लो मेरी फितरत हसीन है। खुदा है क्या, मुझे खुदा पर यकीन है। और एक लास्ट बोलूंगा मैं, हर किसी से दिल लगाया नहीं करते, हर किसी से दिल लगाया नहीं करते, हर किसी को अपना बनाया नहीं करते। हर किसी से दिल लगाया नहीं करते, हर किसी को अपना बनाया नहीं करते। मोहब्बत तो आजकल सभी कर लेते हैं, मोहब्बत तो आजकल सभी कर लेते हैं, मगर बहुत से लोग मोहब्बत को निभाया नहीं करते। और है कि मैंने थैंक यू।
Hey, come on. Thank you. सॉरी मेरे को ये करना पड़ा, सॉरी, बट इसको भी 5 साल लगे मेरे को प्रैक्टिस करने में। मैं पहले वहाँ पे खड़ा होता था, फिर यहाँ पे, फिर यहाँ पे, फिर यहाँ पे। नाउ आई एम लाइक सॉरी सर, प्लीज़। थैंक यू सर परफॉर्म करने के लिए। कितने टाइम से लिख रहे हो सर आप?
हाँ?
कब से लिख रहे हो आप?
मैं बचपन से लिख रहा था, स्कूल टाइम में क्या था, 4th में था तब से लिख रहा हूँ।
बट ऐसा कुछ हुआ था कि 4th में कि स्कूल का कुछ था इसलिए?
मेरा क्या था ना, मेरा 3 टाइम मेरा 3 बार ब्रेकअप हो चुका मेरा।
4th में 3 बार? अच्छा, लाइफ में, जिंदगी। अच्छा,
और वो पाकिस्तान मोहब्बत थी मुझे।
अच्छा, तो मतलब दिल टूटा इसलिए फिर?
ऐसा नहीं दिल टूटा, फिर शायरी लिखने का शौक था, ऐसा नहीं।
अच्छा, साथ में हो गया फिर। यार मजा आ जाता है यार, मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना।
आप 3 बार कैसे कर
मेरे को पता नहीं था शाहरुख खान का फैन बैठा फर्स्ट रो में। प्यार तो एक ही बार होता है ना यार, कम ऑन, क्या कर रहा है? वाओ। I loved how he started with mother and then he went into love, politics. ऐसा इंसाइक्लोपीडिया लग रहा था कि अलग अलग टॉपिक का सब काफी, बट बहुत सही था यार वो। मतलब इट्स रियली नाइस। हाँ, करना है, क्लैप करना है, कर सकते हो। I'll tell you one thing, okay? If you feel like clapping for me, if you feel like one person feels like clapping, clap, okay? Thank you. I don't know why every time I say this line, people start clapping. I am not fishing for clap. Anyways, if I want, I'll just tell you clap. And you know, like no. Okay, so if one of you, okay, one of you is like, wow, क्या बोला है, मेरे को ताली बजानी, ठीक है? You can start clapping. Other people don't feel pressure, okay? Because people feel pressure in this. But for other people, you have to clap, okay? For everyone else, for all performers, if that, for me, it's fine. You talk to me, you whatever, right? Just don't talk in between because I can hear it. And then we'll have to have a conversation with everybody. Okay, anyways. Mother's Day, okay. I want to do a quick, it's a little quick story about, and it's something to do with my mom, something really fun. How many of you remember your first time on stage? Anyone remember the first time? Yeah, first time. Which grade? Was it in school?
Yeah, I was in school.
What grade were you in?
I was in 7th grade.
Okay, and what did you do?
I was performing a poetry piece.
Okay.
On my first open mic with my parents there.
Wow, in school?
Yeah.
You had an open mic in school?
Not in school.
Okay, after school. Okay. Wow, I was like, ये क्या school है यार, मतलब open mic भी रख रहे? Okay. So you performed in an open mic outside. Wow, and you wrote poetry at like 7th
I
grade?
started writing since 5th. Yeah.
Oh man, that's really cool. Congratulations. So how was the performance?
The performance was good. The response
Good.
very good.
Wow.
That's
First
what I
time.
found
It's
it.
yeah, it's a lovely one. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, please. Anyone else? Someone raise up. Yes.
First standard.
First standard. Okay.
ड्रामा
Drama. Great.
जन्माष्टमी का ड्रामा था.
Okay.
मैं कृष्ण बना.
Ay, hey, क्या बात है?
और वो फोटो मेरे पास आज भी है. तो सारे लोग कहते हैं पहले ज्यादा क्यूट लगते थे, अब नहीं लगते.
बट कैसा था एक्सपीरियंस? मजा आया?
तब इतना याद नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी
But
मॉम
कृष्णा
ने
है.
3-4 घंटे लगाए थे तैयार
हाँ.
होने में, और मैंने सब बिगाड़ दिया था.
Which is fair. मतलब यही तो मजा है. But thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Can you please? Yeah. Anyone? Clap like you mean it. This.
Yeah, it was actually her and I together.
Yeah.
Class third. It was a school assembly and we were hosting it. So that
Nice. Wow. Good experience.
yeah, it was good.
Nice. Everyone's having a good experience. Nice. Anyone else? Anyone else?
एक साल पहले ऑफिस में
लास्ट ईयर क्या था आपने स्टार्ट पहली बार? क्रेजी. ऑफिस में
ऑफिस में था.
क्या था?
तो कम्युनिकेशन पे लेक्चर दिया.
Okay.
और लिखना भी एक साल उसी.
अच्छा, एक साल पहले ही आपने चालू किया था. ओके. कैसा था वो एक्सपीरियंस?
एकदम बढ़िया था.
First time?
बढ़िया. पहले 30 सेकंड तो
हाँ.
गायब हो गया था.
हाँ.
मैं तो पूरा ब्लैंक हो गया था.
हाँ.
31 सेकंड को मैंने करना
31 सेकंड. Fair enough. Can you please have a round of applause? Okay. Firstly, you need to congratulate me. I'm from Bangalore. You know why? Yeah. No. Nobody follows politics. Okay, great. Fine. No problem. No, it's fine. It's okay. Our country is in great hands. Okay. I'm from Bangalore. Okay. I moved to Bombay 8 years back. I went to an all-boys school. Any guys had the misfortune of going to an all-boys school? Anybody? Congratulations, man. Yeah, thankfully. Your parents thought for you. They were like challenge karte inke life mein. So I went to all-boys school. Okay. Now, for context, you need to understand something. Okay. This is me today. This is me in 2023. This is me right now. I feel firm. I feel confident. I feel like I have a voice. I feel like I can express myself and I exist. Okay. When I was growing up, this is who I was. I was like, dude, I'm scared, man. Fucking humans are scary. Humans are scary now also. Like, if you read the news every day, since clearly none of you read the news every day, start reading fucking news every day. Okay, so this is me, okay? I was very scared. I was like, I can't trust humans. I can't talk to anybody. I'm very scared. UKG, I'm sitting in first grade. I'm sitting in class, okay? Now, a teacher came. She's like, hey, remove your homework notebook and start copying in your classwork notebook. I don't know why so complicated for first grade, right? तो मैं अपना निकाल रहा हूँ मेरा होमवर्क क्लास वर्क नोटबुक निकला मैं लिखने लग गया देन आई वाज लाइक ओ होमवर्क नोटबुक ग्रेट आई स्टार्टेड लुकिंग इन माय बैग आई कुडंट फाइंड माय बुक सो आई स्टार्टेड फ्रीकिंग आउट बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली इफ यू डोंट हैव अ बुक दे राइट इन योर डायरी एंड देन गॉन इफ योर पेरेंट्स गेट टू नो लाइक डायरी इट्स लाइक ओ गॉन सो I'm in class freaking out, okay? Since I was so scared, I was already so scared in life, I became more scared and I was like, shit, what will happen? तब तक मेरी vice principal आ गई class में, मैंने notice नहीं किया, मैं डरा वो. Then both of them look at me and they say, you, and they point their finger and they're like, come here with your diary. And I was like, shit, I think they're going to kick me out, right? So I take my diary, I go there, I'm scared, and while they're writing and telling me something, my voice is blocked out, I can only see my mom's face. And I was like, oh shit, today is going to be scary, right? So she writes in a diary, I shut it, I'm scared the whole day, I'm thinking of what will I tell my mom. At age 1, you don't know how to lie properly. So you can't. Was anyone able to lie at age 1? Grade 1? Grade 1? No? Okay. So I couldn't lie. So I just went home. And the first thing I did as soon as I went home is kept my bag and went to play. Because if I showed my diary, then I wouldn't get permission. So I went to play, I had fun, I came back. Now, there is a very important time, okay? I don't know how many of you had this problem. Diary tha, you have to get the diary signed, right? So you have to go proper time. You can't go too early, because then they'll get time to yell at you. You can't go too late. Otherwise, they'll be like, why you didn't come all day? And you can't go next morning, because if they don't sign, then gone, right? Full day in school, you're anxious. So I'm like, okay, after dinner, before we go to sleep, proper time, ठीक है? And I was like, dad को छोड़ो, mom के पास जाते हैं, बच जाएंगे शांति से. तो mom के पास गया, I was like, mom, ये देखो. She looks down, she gets really happy, and she runs to the room. And in my head, I'm like, my mom's damn cool, dude. She doesn't care if I'm out of school in grade 1. No homework, man. Life is great. Like, I'm celebrating, I'm partying. Both my mom and dad come look very happy, and I'm like, wow, I really didn't know my parents were so chill, dude. पहले ही मैं कुछ कांड कर देता मतलब I didn't have to go to school. They look at me, they get very excited and they're like, you didn't tell us you're going to perform in front of the whole school 7 days from now? And my hands were already like this. I was like, what? right? And they're like, yeah, that's what's written here. And I was like, really? And in my head, I'm like, they should have really kicked me out, dude. I would have been happier if they kicked me out and not done this, right? So now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My mom, really, every single day, every single time she got with me, she's like, what is that line? What is this line? 8 lines I had to rehearse. 8 lines, okay? And it's a lot for grade 1 scared child. It's a lot to remember 8 lines. I couldn't remember my like exam material. तो ये तो बहुत दूर की बात है. But I did, okay? बहुत मजा आ गया. Now, on the day of the event, my mom's like, you're ready, right? And I was like, for what? And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, of course I'm ready. I forgot, okay, I totally forgot. Okay, of course I'm ready to do this. She's like, okay, school pahunch gaye. Half day I'm just scared, I'm very scared, I'm all over the place. My vice principal comes to class and she's like, it's time, in half an hour we have to go. Okay, so she's taking me to the place and she's a very tall, very reassuring, very kind, very nice woman she was. She looked at me and she's like, are you scared? And I couldn't even say I'm scared, I was that scared. And she could feel my heartbeat, she could feel my hand, and she's like, listen, don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay. Like, just don't worry, okay? I was like, fine. We go there. Now, there's a huge ground with the whole school, parents, teachers, everyone, right? My parents are sitting here. Ma'am, is it okay if I assume you're my mother? Is it okay if I just assume that you're my mother, where my mom was sitting? Yeah, okay, cool. So now, my mom's sitting here, okay? Everyone's sitting in the audience. I can see them. They're excited. I don't know why. So I'm here, and I'm supposed to stand here in front of the mic. My vice principal will start the whole speech, and she'll take her palm, she'll put it on my shoulder, and the minute she puts it on my shoulder, I'm supposed to start talking, okay? Starts, I'm looking around. I can sense, like, my brain's getting emptier by the minute, right? Because the minute the time is coming closer, each word is just, like, fading away from my head. So now I don't know, I thought I should start with the last line. So I'm now all jumbled and confused, and suddenly I feel the hand. And I'm already in my head like playing a roller coaster. कहाँ से चालू करूँ? She placed her hand. I realized she's placed her hand, and now I'm just. In the middle of all this, I look at my mom. And I'm like, Mummy, I'm भूल ही गया हूँ. Have I so which means, Mom, I forgot. Actually, that literally means, it actually means I'm fucked. I don't know what to say on stage. I'm blank, I'm empty, I have nothing to say. Mom, can you come and do my lines, okay? I couldn't say that. I was one sentence away from saying, Mom, please come and do this. I was going to cry, okay? I was very sensitive. But then, fortunately, vice principal was nice enough. She continued my lines. Unfortunately, she didn't do it in my voice. That's okay. Forgive her. But she did right, okay? And when it got over, it was me, my dad, vice principal, and my mom, okay? Vice principal and dad are like, "Arey hota hai, bachche." My mom's just like, why? 8 days we worked, Dad. Why? And I was like, maza to aaya. And she's like, kaun sa maza hai, bhai? Kaun sa maza hai? And I was like, okay, theek hai. Hum ghar chale gaye. For years, she's been telling that story to me, okay? And now I do this. So I called her last night saying, hey, Mom, you know, first of all, like advanced happy Mother's Day. I'm going on stage tomorrow. I might do this story. I might do other things also. What do you want? Like, whatever. And she's like, I have one thing in mind to tell you. I was like, yeah. She's like, don't forget. I'm not going to be around to remind you. It's been years. Don't forget. And that's the first time I went on stage, and I keep getting reminded of it. And I didn't realize, okay, I was not supposed to be on stage. Okay, this was not supposed to be on stage. Something happened which reached here. And I think my mom's contribution is very high at that point, and it's really cool. And she might be watching right now, so hi, Mom. Thanks for yelling at me every single time. I didn't forget. See, I didn't forget. I'll talk to her after this. But anyways, thank you for listening. That was my first ever time on stage that I never expected to go. And spoiler alert, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life now. So thank you for listening. We have a first-time performer. Okay. Oh, I forgot to add one more thing. If you're not a first-time performer and you just want more energy, just say you're the first-time performer. People are very sweet. They're very nice. They're like, first time, wow, we'll support you and everything, right? So say it's the first time. But next person is actually a first-time performer. So now you guys have to go like wild. Yeah. Come on. Together, everyone. I can see you. Come on. Can we please have Sia? Keep clapping. Sia's coming all the way from the second row. Come on. I can see you clap. None of you are clapping. Some of you are.
Can we all just ignore that I'm wearing Crocs on stage and no one look at my feet, okay? I didn't have time to change. So I'd just like to start off by saying all of us have a past And today I want to talk about that particular aspect of our past, losing a best friend, which I'm pretty sure more than half of us can relate to, whether it's losing a close person, a partner, a person in your family who cuts you off without an explanation. And you're just standing waiting for a train of closure on a bottomless pit of emotions on a platform. And you don't know what to do, what to expect. I vicariously lived through her. I don't want to, but I'm forced. She who reassured we'd be fine, she who said our friendship would age like fine wine. Today she holds the strings to my emotions and strings to yours. But I doubt your tears, for they taste like relief and not regret. A relief I thought would kill you, a relief I thought would destroy you. Who are you? The mirror I looked into has vanished. What did I do wrong? Ended in meaningless seconds. Was this friendship even long? Where did I begin losing you? Where did the sun set once and for all? Or did it ever rise at all? You started a war. I've been letting go for 15 years. Now there's several more to go. I can't handle change. I can barely handle the seasons. You knew, yet I'm compelled to digest your reasons. But the day has ended, as has my clock with you, and I finally return home. A home that is now a house, the walls that are now shallow. Without you to come back to, these corridors seem hauntingly narrow. As I ride back home, there comes on this one song, a throwback to when time favored us, reminding me how it felt to belong. I observe silently as the shades of the sky change. The blue that you loved, the grey that you loathed. Ironical yet tragic, but ironical. Now I know the things that we have in common. With the darkest shade of cherry wine, fermented more than it should have, a proof of things turning ugly with time. A few things in common with the shade of your heart that ruined every atom of my being as you looked me in the eye, smiled, and bit by bit tore me apart. Thank you.
Okay, come on, friends. First time, Kara. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. When did you begin writing?
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade. Okay. Do you remember what led you to write? Like, was this just a poem you just started writing?
Every form of trauma.
Okay. 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 Cool. Obviously, I didn't expect there. A lot of people are like, "Oh, first time essay, this, that." But great. I'm glad you were aware of your trauma in fifth grade. I'm going to therapy for 5 years. I'm still at 10% of what I have dug into my. I'm like, okay, thank you. That reminds me. Anyone goes to therapy? Anyone? Give me a cheer. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, cool. 3. I'm also 1, 3. Cool, man. I don't know why people, the energy, I asked this last time also, the energy just like, what? Therapy? Okay, fine. Cool. How many years have you been going for? If you don't mind talking.
I tried for like 2 years and then she just broke the oath of secrecy, so I don't tell you.
Fuck. That's the worst, dude.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Did that happen to you also? Oh, okay. You just understand the depth of the problem, okay. The way you related to it, I was like, man, that's really hard, man. That's really hard. Sorry to have gone through that. Did you have how long have you been going?
About 3 years now.
Okay. Have you guys done online, by any chance, online session or physical only? Okay. Other people understand what this concept is, right? You guys are looking like you have no idea what therapy, only like, it's like a niche product. It's like we have a submarine suddenly. Okay. It is a submarine in a way, because you're going deep down. Okay. So, I thought of it on the spot, it's fine. It's fine, I don't need your claps. No, it's fine. Please. My therapist told me it's okay. She said it's fine. Dude, I've been doing online sessions, okay? So, like, you do physical sessions, you do online sessions, right? Physical are easier because you're with the person. It's just like how, imagine you're going through a tough time with a friend and you want to talk to the friend. The phone is not, it's the worst, right? When you're in front of each other, you can understand. So, therapy also works that way. But online has been really funny because sometimes she's trying to tell something nice to me and then she starts like clapping, but her network goes off. So, she's clapping, she's like this, okay? And I'm like, are you being rude? Like, why you give me sarky claps and all, dude? And then she'll come back saying, hello, can you hear me? And I'm like, oh, sorry, okay. And this happens so many times where she'll keep saying something in the middle, right? And I'm anxious. So she'll say something in the middle and it'll atak jayega. She's like, you know what? You should really try. Try what? Try what? You know, I'm feeling anxious now. And then she'll come back and she'll like chill. So online really doesn't work, but you know, my therapist moved now cities, so it's really fun, but it's really fun. I wish therapists could be my close friend because they're so accepting and nice and sweet, and close friends are not. How many of you have gone and told your close friend I've broken up and they're like, come here, I'll give you a hug? How many times? Right? Maybe some, I can assume women have, men don't. Men don't. Which I want to ask any of the guys here. Any of the guys, have you gone to your guy friends and said I had a breakup and they're like, idhar gale mil, sorry yaar, ro le yaar. Koi nahi karta wo. Either they'll start by saying, रो क्या रहा है? रो क्या रहा है? You're like, feelings हैं मेरे पास. मैं invested था relationship में. And if that doesn't work, रो क्या that doesn't work, they're like, दारू पीना. I don't understand, dude. In a bar, okay, if you guys ever go to a bar, okay, and you see a guy sitting alone, just drinking Old Monk, go hug him, please. Please, right? If you're sitting by yourself, and you're drinking Old Monk, bro, something is up. Because people drink with groups. Like, they'll be like, you know how Harley Davidson and all these bikers go together? There is an Old Monk gang. People who drank it and surpassed death and came back. Now they're like, we'll drink Old Monk. My roommate does that, dude. I don't know how. He likes fire in his throat or something. I don't know how. So, yeah, if you ever see people like that, please go hug them. They really need the hug. So, yeah, I really appreciate... Yeah. I don't know what. I was like, should I appreciate therapy? Should I appreciate guy friends? No, never. Fucking horrible. Few friends I have who are nice. But then 6 months later, after I'm moved on, they're like, why are you not crying, dude? Is this not affecting you? And I was like, I did that for 6 months. They're like, oh yeah, you kept crying, right? And I was like, what's wrong with you, dude? Have some empathy. Okay, I'll call the next person, okay? Are you guys excited? Yeah? Okay. Come on. Can we please have Dhruv?
नाम तो 5-6 नंबर में लिखवाया था, इसने दूसरे पे ही बुला लिया मुझे. So guys, my name is Dhruv Sharma. I am from UP and I'm also a lawyer. और ये काम भी मैं करता हूँ, शायरी वगैरह. And I grew up basically at a time and place जहाँ पे ओपन माइक के बारे में किसी को कुछ पता ही नहीं था, नाम ही नहीं सुना था, कॉन्सेप्ट ही नहीं सुना था लोगों ने. आप मेरे शहर में बोलते ना ओपन माइक, तो लड़का माइक खोल के आपके हाथ पकड़ा देता. ये हाल था. मतलब ये इंग्लिश मीडियम के लड़के क्या ही गए. एनीवे, मैं कुछ अशार हैं जो आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ. हर शायद तूने मतलब एकदम वक्त ही बदल दिया, जज्बात ही बदल दिए तूने एकदम इतनी जल्दी बुला के. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. ट्रिगर वार्निंग हो या ना हो, ये वार्निंग जरूर दिया करो यार. ठीक है. चलो, तो एक मतला और एक शेर से मैं शुरू करना चाहूँगा. किसी के दर्द की कहानी सुन, किसी के दर्द की कहानी सुन, जो सुने तो मुंह जुबानी सुन. किसी के दर्द की कहानी सुन, जो सुने तो मुंह जुबानी सुन. कुछ तो जुबानें बोलेगी, मेरा लहू नहीं है पानी सुन. शुक्रिया. और वाह, शुक्रिया बहुत. आप लोगों की जोरदार तालियों ने मतलब मेरा एकदम प्रोत्साहन बढ़ा दिया है. और मैं अगले 2 अशार की तरफ जाना चाहूँगा कि दुनियादारी जिसे कहते हैं अक्सर निभा नहीं पाता हूँ मैं. दुनियादारी जिसे कहते हैं अक्सर निभा नहीं पाता हूँ मैं. दिल कर कहीं लगा लूँ तो जल्दी हटा नहीं पाता हूँ मैं. दुनियादारी जिसे कहते हैं अक्सर निभा नहीं पाता हूँ मैं. दिल कर कहीं लगा लूँ तो जल्दी हटा नहीं पाता हूँ मैं. मेरी यही गलती है जो किसी से आशना हो जाऊँ. मेरी यही गलती है जो किसी से आशना हो जाऊं. एक अजनबी का किरदार फिर निभा नहीं पाता हूं. शुक्रिया. एक छोटी सी नज़्म है जंग के बाद। अच्छा, आप लोगों ने वो गाना सुना है होटल कैलिफोर्निया? कितने लोगों ने सुना है? सुना है? अगली नज्म का उससे कोई लेना देना नहीं। जंग के बाद जब सारी जंगें तमाम हो जाएंगी और कोई मसाइल बाकी नहीं होगा, जब नहीं बचेंगे असलहा बारूद के खरीदार और खाली हो जाएंगे हथियारों से लदे सब गोदाम, जब सूख जाएंगे आंसू और खामोश हो जाएंगी सब दलीलें, जब इंसाफ की कोई तहरीक काम ना आ सकेगी, जब मकानों में नहीं जलेंगे चिराग, जब तानाशाहों के कंठों से नहीं गूंजेंगे खूनी फरमान, और जब शहरों में फैलेंगे सन्नाटों के साए, तब भी उतने ही सुंदर होंगे गुलाब के फूल और तितलियां। तब भी दरख्तों की छांव में पनाह लेंगे परिंदे, तब भी सजेगा आसमान सतरंगी इंद्रधनुष से, क्योंकि इंसान अपनी राह से भटक सकता है पर जीवन नहीं। शुक्रिया। और चंद अशार हैं, इनसे मैं अंत करना चाहूंगा कि यूं मेरा हर रास्ता उसके घर को जाता है, यूं मेरा हर रास्ता उसके घर को जाता है, जैसे एक दरिया समंदर को जाता है। यूं मेरा हर रास्ता उसके घर को जाता है, जैसे एक दरिया समंदर को जाता है। ये तेरी आंखें हैं या होटल कैलिफोर्निया, ये तेरी आंखें हैं या होटल कैलिफोर्निया, आता नहीं बाहर जो अंदर को जाता है। ये तेरी आंखें हैं या होटल कैलिफोर्निया, आता नहीं बाहर जो अंदर को जाता है। छोड़ दिया है लबों ने जिक्र भी उसका, छोड़ दिया है लबों ने जिक्र भी उसका, दिल ये लौट कर उसी मंजर को जाता है। शुक्रिया। मैं क्या बताऊं, इतनी एंथुजियास्टिक ऑडियंस मैंने आज तक नहीं देखी सच में। ठीक है, छोड़ दिया है लबों ने जिक्र भी उसका, दिल ये लौट कर उसी मंजर को जाता है। एक हमें ही तो शौक था दीद का उसके, दीद मतलब उसका नजारा, उसे देखना। एक हमें ही तो शौक था दीद का उसके, चोट का कसूर क्यों खंजर को जाता है। शुक्रिया।
Yeah. I thought we had two Dhruv here, but that is the same Dhruv. I've been performing with him for 5 years. I love his writing. I love the world he creates, and I think you got to see a glimpse of that. Amazing. You should listen to his stories. His poems are crazy. Stories are तो like next level. I've been trying to force him in private. अभी वो सुन नहीं रहा, तो मैंने स्टेज पे अनाउंस कर दिया अभी. तो तू देख ले अभी. Yes. Okay. He also has a book. Fuck, that reminds me. How many of you here are authors, have written a book of any kind? Wow, see, every time we get crazy. Okay, let's start from here. Name of your book, where is it available, what is it about?
It's coming out next year.
Oh, it's coming, okay.
It's launching North America wide.
Okay.
And it's called In the Grey. It's an amalgamation of poetry.
So if I want it in
Amazon.
Bombay, India...
It'll obviously
You said it's launching in... Okay, so it's going to start launching in North America and then eventually find its way?
I'm based
Okay,
there, so
okay.
I found a publisher who's there.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, fine, cool. My friend went through, my friend just became an author like a couple of years back, so I found out like 4 years of process to actually get a book, right? मुझे लगा लिख के हो गया dude. इतना मेहनत है उसके बाद कवर पे उसके एक कवर पे she spent 3 to 4 months just on the cover of the book, and I didn't understand how important it is. Now after that process, when I go into a bookstore, I'm like, oh wow, now I understand how much effort, like, or what kind of different covers you get and how it attracts you to want to pick up copy and stuff like that. But sorry, yes. So what is it called again?
In the Grey.
Okay, it's going to come out what time next year? Any
July
idea?
24th.
Okay, July 24th. Wow, that's very specific. I wish I knew what I was doing next year. But thank you, great. So available on Amazon. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
I have written 2 books.
Yeah.
Both are available on Amazon. One is a novella that's called The Last Relic of Love, and the other is a compilation of prose and poetry. Again, Amazon. After.
Wow, dude. कैसे लिख लेते हैं यार लोग? मेरे को crazy लगता है मेरे को. Yes. Did you say challenge?
No, I
No.
don't.
Okay. Yes. Sorry.
So I have brought my book here.
Lovely. So you're performing here, right?
Yeah.
Cool. But you can tell us a little bit about it, either ways.
So it's like a poetry collection, an anthology of poems.
Okay. Lovely, wonderful. Thank you so much. And Dhruv, finally, yes, it's available. Sorry, Dhruv, it's available on Amazon, right? Great, lovely. Yes, Dhruv, finally.
Yeah, so it's a collection of short stories. It's called Anger and Drain. It contains 10 short stories that I wrote over a period of 10 years, 2011 to 19. And they are in all sorts of genres except science fiction.
Wow. Lovely. Can we please have a round of applause for everybody? Come on. It takes a lot of effort, man. I started writing at the age of 10, okay? And I wrote a book then, guys. I wrote a book, okay? Very original book, okay? Action, original, okay? It's called Hardy Boys. From India, okay? And I wrote like alliteration of Rahul, Raj, Ram, like all the 5, okay? And it was, because the thing is when I read those books, right? I read a lot of alleys and lanes. We talk about lanes, but no one tells over here कि alley के अंदर आ दिखाता हो देखो, ठीक है? Gullies are like, right? So I was like, we should write something with a hint of that. And then I wrote it. It was so good that I never read it again. Never disclosed it to anybody. And I started doing this on stage. Now a lot of people ask me, where's the book? And I'm like, I don't know what book you're talking about. I have no idea. It's like reading your first piece of writing. Would you really look at that and be like, this is the most impressive shit in the world? Right? Like the reason why we are doing this for like so long, I feel like I can't read my piece from 5 years back. I love it. Like I love myself for attempting. I don't like the piece at all. I'm just like, this is just trial. But that's the process. I feel like that's the process of doing this. But books, I can't. I really thought I could. 11th and 12th, I tried writing like a romantic, you know, when I didn't even have my first relationship. I wrote a book about what it feels like to be in a relationship based on movies. Bollywood movies have ruined it, okay? Ruined my life, okay? If it's ruined your life, give me a cheer. Thank you. Like, it's so much nice, right? It's so nice to go into a theater and be like, wow, it's so cool, but I don't want to come out and be like, I want that. No. That's ruined my life, I'm telling you, because they show in a movie कि लड़का लड़की मिले, right? They start talking to each other. Then a song comes. In the song, they've met each other multiple times. They've known each other. They know their insecurity, their fears, their trauma. Now they're like best of friends. End of the song, they're dating. Who is going to show awkward first date? They are like, I asked all questions. Now what to ask? Should I ask sunshine? Like, oh, like I don't know, right? Sometimes people do. I've seen people like, we've run out of conversation. They're like, so what's your sun sign? I'm like, why do you want to know right now? Like, what's wrong with you? And then they do sun sign. Then how many of you have been guilty of doing that compilation? Stupid ass, comparison between two sun signs, and you're like, are they compatible? Are they going to burn in hell? I don't know, like, anyone? Except you, anyone else? You did it? Okay. Nobody else? You're not admitting. All of you have done it at some point. Come on. What's your sun sign? Libra. Okay. Ma'am, what's your sun sign?
What?
What's your sun sign?
Aries.
Okay, cool. That's all. There's no important. I'm just asking for fun. That's all.
I thought you were going to call me out for being an Aries.
No, because I don't do that. I mean, see, I'm Gemini. Okay, now, see, I knew this. It's not like I was born and someone's like, it's not like that Harry Potter ki idhar hat rakh ke they're like Gemini, Libra, just like Capricorn. I don't know. People who do that earlier, you know, they were so good. My classmates sound so good with numbers. They'd be like, क्या है तू? Libra. September में आता है ना birthday, October में आता है ना. I'm like, the exact date बता. They're like, है ना, October के बीच में रहेगा कहीं पे तो birthday. I can't do it. No, I'm not calling you guys. I just don't understand this. I just find it, like, I do it just for fun. Just to compare random things and be like, क्या लिखा, कुछ भी लिखा हुआ है इसमें. Friendship will come true. Once I read like 2 compatible signs, they were just like random things, dude. They will be compatible. Their energies seem to go along with each other. I'm like, this is just generic shit that I can tell my friends.
You should do the same thing 1 month after that.
I should keep doing it. Yeah, it's very hard, but it's very hard to keep track, dude.
And then it will be opposite.
You know, in 8th grade, actually, I read this in 8th grade. For the first time, 8th grade, I read newspaper and I read the horoscope, and it said, like, that day I was supposed to talk to my crush for the first time. I was supposed to submit something. I was awaiting something. Usme like, it didn't say exactly like this, but it said everything's going to go down to hell right now. Just wait for the day to end. I read it. I thought, kya yoga? And everything went bad that day. And I blamed it on the horoscope. I was like, maine kuch nahi kiya. Isne meko bola hai. So then I started doing ulta. I would live the day, and then I would go and read and be like, how much true is this? And then I got bored after a point because I'm like, who's going to keep track of all this? Okay, anyways, I'll call the next person. The first time performer, you know what to do, okay? Can we please have Adarsh? Keep clapping, keep clapping. Adarsh is coming from second row all the way here. Amazing audience. What clappers. Whoa.
हाय, कैसे हैं?
बहुत बढ़िया।
बढ़िया, मज़ा आ रहा है।
बहुत ज़्यादा।
आई बिलोंग, मैं हूँ कानपुर से, शोज़ दिल्ली वगैरह में कर चुका हूँ, फर्स्ट टाइम इन बॉम्बे। तो आई होप कि मैं आपकी रूह से टच हो जाऊँ, मतलब कुछ ऐसा लिखता हूँ कि सबको समझ में आ जाए, तो देन सपोर्ट मी एंड आई ट्राई टू बेस्ट। तो 3 चीज़ें जो हैं कि उनका नशा नहीं छूटता, एक है सिगरेट, एक शराब और एक प्यार का। मतलब किसी से आप प्यार करते हैं तो उसको भूल पाना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है। तो उस पे 4 लाइनें हैं कि प्यार थोड़ा ही मगर जताओगी क्या, प्यार थोड़ा ही मगर जताओगी क्या, इश्क सच्चा नहीं मगर दिखाओगी क्या, सिगरेट शराब सब नशे करके देख लिए, सिगरेट शराब सब नशे करके देख लिए, पर तुम में जो नशा है वो कहीं और से दिलाओगी क्या। और मैं जहाँ से बिलोंग करता है यूपी में, एज अ किसी से प्यार करना तो आसान होता है, मतलब हो जाता है, देन उसको शादी तक ले जाना बहुत बड़ी बात है। और उसमें एक सबसे बड़ा इशू आता है कास्ट, मतलब मेरे यहाँ कास्ट बहुत वैल्यू रखती है। तो उस पर कुछ पंक्तियाँ हैं कि मोहब्बत हमारी यूं ही मात खा गई, मोहब्बत हमारी यूं ही मात खा गई, दोनों राजी हुए तो बीच में जात आ गई, पता चला जब सबको हमारी मोहब्बत का किस्सा, पता चला जब सबको हमारी मोहब्बत का किस्सा, तब अगले ही पल उसको लेने उसकी बारात आ गई। एक फेज है प्यार में सबके आता है, कोई एक ऐसा होता है सबकी लाइफ में जो जिसको आप भूल नहीं पाते हैं और मूव ऑन भी करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन आप उसके बाद चाहे जितनी की बाहों में आ चुके हों तो, लेकिन उसकी महक जो है ना वो आपके अंदर से जाती नहीं है। मतलब लड़कों या लड़कियां हो कोई भी हो, तो वो जिससे सच्चा करता है ना उसको ढूंढता है कि वो, मतलब हम फाइंड करते हैं कि वैसा ही कोई हमको मिले, उसी तरह से प्यार करे, लेकिन मिलता नहीं है। तो उस पर कुछ है कि वक्त बदल कर देख लिया है, वक्त बदल कर देख लिया है, अब शहर बदल के देख लिया जाएगा, वक्त बदल कर देख लिया है, अब शहर बदल के देख लिया जाएगा, तेरी यादों ने मुझे इस तरह से रुलाया है, अब बिस्तर बदल के देख लिया जाएगा। अच्छा, किसी ने 2 पंछियों को बैठे हुए देखा है? मतलब तो होता है कि कुछ लोग कभी कभी उन्हें मार देते हैं ईंटा, मतलब फर्जी छेड़ने की आदत होती है। तो जो नहीं मारते उनके लिए एक शेर है कि जो लोग जानते हैं बिछड़ने का गम, जो लोग जानते हैं बिछड़ने का गम, वो साथ बैठे परिंदों को उड़ाया नहीं करते हैं और साथ छूटे ना उससे, इसलिए दोस्ती तो कर लेते हैं पर प्यार जताया नहीं करते हैं। सही है अभी तक? मज़ा आ रहा? और लास्ट है कि क्या बोलते हैं, एक फेमस शायर है वसीम बरेलवी साहब का एक शेर है, तो उसकी एक थ्योरी मेरे हिसाब से एक ऐसी है कि जिससे आप सच्चा प्यार करते हैं ना, उसको कभी कुछ होता है ना कि कुछ लोग अब्यूज़ करने लगते हैं, गालियाँ देने लगते हैं बाद में उसके जाने के बाद, लेकिन जब आप कोई नहीं करता है तो बहुत इज्जत भी होती है कुछ लोगों के। तो उनका एक फेमस शेर है कि मोहब्बत में बुरी नीयत से कुछ सोचा नहीं जाता, मोहब्बत में बुरी नीयत से कुछ सोचा नहीं जाता, कहा जाता है उसको बेवफा पर समझा नहीं जाता।
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. I was gonna ask him if, do you want a hug? The second question I was gonna ask him is, do you drink? And if you do you drink Old Monk? just, that was wow, dude. That was wow. This happens a lot in poetry open mics, right? If someone comes and talks about love, people are like, cool, you're in love, great, wonderful. That's your story, good for you. The minute someone talks about heartbreak, you're like, that's my story. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for talking about my story, right? My heart broke and you wrote about it. Thank you. That's nice. So that's what you did, sir. Thank you so much for making us feel. Plus, you know how you'd start, right? He's like, you know this, right? You know this, right? हाँ नहीं मिलता वो. And you're like, अरे क्या हो गया? Right, so it's shocking. Great. Thank you so much. Okay, wonderful. Cool. I'll call the next person. Next person also first time performer. You know what to do. Can we please have Tejaswi? Keep clapping. Keep clapping. Till she comes on stage.
So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm so thrilled to be here. It's my good afternoon. It's my first time on Habitat, and I'm just nervous, but I'm glad I'm here performing from my debut book, which released last year in November, and I'm going to perform a poem on my mother, who's right here in the audience, and she's my inspiration for everything. So I'll just start my poem. I'll give a brief detail of what my poem is about, just a short one. Please don't get bored. It's about the identity crisis that a woman might go through when she becomes a mother. That is when you become a mother, how you are bound to be two persons at the same time. So that is basically my poem about. I may start. Mama dear, you are a docile sheep. I see you peeling off your skin in your search for me, because you call me the warm wall that one can knit into a ball of yarn. But let me tell you, I'm not meant to be the mellow folding of autumn, nor can I listen to the crunch of the leaves. I stay unmoved through the passing seasons. The night changes, but I can never foretell unless I hold the moon in my vision. Mama dear, the child night holds me hostage and I freeze. I have no one looking after me, so I howl once, I hear silence. I howl twice, I lose my voice. Wolves like me have lost to differentiate between a howl and a cry. The poets can look at everything with such magnifying nuance. They probably know the answers to such difficult questions that wander in the heart of a wolf. Mama dear, I hide my pain amidst the treacherous daylight. I seek solace behind the bushes. I am so good at hiding, or should I say that I'm good at going unnoticed in the limelight of the fields. Mama dear, I know you will peel off your skin just like the tree does. I know very well how to hide behind it to feel something. I feel protected in your shade. I feel safe in your warmth. Mama dear, how many symphonies of the nature can you hold? I will ask you until I find an answer for myself, and I will once again, because Mama dear, you gave birth to a wolf whose soul is satisfied by the moon. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And this is the first time you're seeing her live? Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really nice, man. Yeah. Can we please? Yeah. It reminded me of my mom, to be honest. In general, I feel like every time someone talks about mom, it's like you get like a flash, just visuals of things that happened. And it's really cool because when I was growing up, right, I didn't see the importance of being emotional or sensitive. And for some reason, in the world that we are in and how it is placed, while you grow up as a guy, people just assume that you're numb. And yeah, I mean, I had that phase also while I grew up, but I was very sensitive. I was so sensitive in 8th grade, someone called me a bastard, okay? And I learned the meaning of bastard, which meant you're an orphan, like literal dictionary meaning of bastard. I cried. I was like, hey, मेरे पास माँ बाप ऐसे क्यों बोला मेरे को? So I was very sensitive, and I feel like it all credit to my mom. Like I think it became my biggest strength. Like I used to think it's my weakness, but because I saw her and then I grew up and I realized, fuck, this is a great strength to have, just to be able to feel so many emotions and all of that. So I'm very grateful to her, and I'm thankful that she exists. I hope she's watching it. I mean, she said she'll be watching this live. If she is, then thanks, mom. Cool. We'll begin. We'll go to the next person. We have a bunch of people, okay? So I know. Keep the energy, okay? Keep the energy. Thank you. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. I'm having flashes. I was going to call someone else. Sorry. This is not your shit. This is all in my head. I know. I'm thinking out loud now, okay?
Do you need a
Huh?
hug? Do you need a
Yeah. After the open mic. Maybe tears. Okay. Cool. I'll call the next person. I'm very excited for you to listen to him, and you'll know why. So once he comes, give him a big round of applause for every single person. Come on. Nice. Come on, clap like you mean it. Come on, every single person in the room. Can we please have Bhupendra? Come on. Yeah.
एक तो मदर्स डे है, तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि एक शेर तो कम से कम इस बात पे बनता है ना? वैसे भी कभी लोग इतनी तैयारी करके आते हैं, डेज इतना ध्यान में रखते हैं कि आज मदर्स डे है इस पे लिख लेते हैं, आज विमेंस डे है इस पे लिख लेते हैं, पोस्ट भी आजकल हम भी कर रहे हैं, ये तो किसी को कोई ख़ास दोष नहीं देंगे। शेर सुनना कि क्योंकि हमारी अपब्रिंगिंग थोड़ी अलग है और हम गांव से आते हैं, शहरों में ये कंसेप्ट हमें बहुत नए जाके मिले, वरना ऐसा होता नहीं कि हमारे घर के दरवाजे हम बंद करके सोते भी हों। प्राइवेसी जैसी कोई चीज़ एग्जिस्ट करती नहीं है। शेर है कि सर्दी लगने पर हौले से कंबल सरका जाती है, सर्दी लगने पर हौले से कंबल सरका जाती है, बीमारी में सिर सहलाते ही सो जाती है, घर में प्राइवेट स्पेस की बातें हम जैसों के लिए नहीं है, जिनको सोने पर संभालने 4 दफ़ा खुद माँ आती है। हर बार जब हम घर से निकल आते हैं तो ये चीज़ें हमें खलती रहती है कि यार, क्योंकि हम अगर अपनी ज़िंदगी की तरफ एक बार आंख घुमाएंगे ना, तो हमें पता चलेगा कि इतना इम्पोर्टेंट काम भी हम कर नहीं रहे हैं, कि कोई हमें चाहता है वो ये कहे कि रुक जाओ, तो हम कहते हैं कि भाई रुक नहीं सकते, इतना काम है। फिर बहुत सलीके से हम वही छुट्टियां बचाते हैं और फिर एक ट्रिप मार लेते हैं। जब घर से निकल आते हैं तो हर बार ये एहसास एक साथ में रह जाता है, जो शेर है कि बहुत दूर निकल आए जब, तो हमको ये एहसास हुआ, बहुत दूर निकल आए जब, तो हमको ये एहसास हुआ, इतना ज़रूरी काम नहीं था, रुका भी जा सकता था। और कुछ शेर है कि जूतों की लेसें कस कर निकले, हर दलदल में फंस कर निकले, जूतों की लेसें कस कर निकले, हर दलदल में फंस कर निकले, एहसान नहीं रखा कुछ बाकी, एक के बदले 10 कर निकले, और थे कुछ रिश्तेदार हमारे, आते जाते डस कर निकले, थे कुछ रिश्तेदार हमारे, आते जाते डस कर निकले, और इतने तो खुददार थे हम भी, हर मुश्किल से हंस कर निकले। एक छोटा सा गीत है हाल फिलहाल में, क्योंकि ऐसी घटनाएं घटी कि दादी का देहांत हो गया, फिर उससे पहले बड़े पापा का देहांत हो गया, तो आपको पता ही नहीं चलता है कि कब लोग आपके सामने से गुजर जाते हैं, और बड़ी मुश्किल से आपको ये विश्वास होता है, एक लंबा अरसा तो ये प्रोसेस करने में चला जाता है कि वे हमारे बीच में नहीं है। तो गीत है कि बहुत कम लोग गीत पढ़ते हैं, एक अलग तरह का बनाकर माहौल, एक अलग तरह का बनाकर माहौल, मौत ले जाएगी मेरी सांसों की डोर, एक अलग तरह का बनाकर माहौल। किताबों में फिर से कहानी गिरेगी, बहुत जल्द मेरी जवानी गिरेगी, गिरेगी उम्र साथ गिनती का छोड़, एक अलग तरह का बनाकर माहौल। तपक से उड़ेंगे बदन लेके तीतर, ठहर जाएंगे पास में थर्मामीटर, चली जाएगी आँख करवट बटोर, एक अलग तरह का बनाकर माहौल। ये रिश्वत के सौदे नहीं मानते हैं, जहन्नुम व जन्नत नहीं मानते हैं, चले जाएंगे। ये रिश्वत के सौदे नहीं मानते हैं, जहन्नुम व जन्नत नहीं मानते हैं, सवारी चलेगी कहीं और एक अलग तरह का बनाकर माहौल। और आंसू बहाने से क्या फ़ायदा है, जाने का तो बस यही कायदा है, चले जाएंगे पैर आधे मरोड़, एक अलग तरह का बनाकर माहौल। शुक्रिया। ये तो चलो एक गीत था, एक बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन आज हमारे पास है, क्योंकि कितने लोग हैं जो मेरे हिसाब से हैबिटेट में जो भी आ रहे हैं उनकी वॉल तो फिल ही रहती होगी शायरियों से। मुशायरा कंसेप्ट कितने लोगों को पता है, एक बार ये बताना। कवि सम्मेलन, हाँ, अब करीब करीब सबको पता है। वैसे आपकी वॉल भरी होगी तहजीब हाफी, या फिर अगर आपने नाम सुना होगा तो हैबिटेट के अंदर 21 मई को, तो ये जो गज़लों का फॉर्मेट है, मतलब एक होता है कि बहुत सारे लोग, हम जैसे लोग जो हम शुरुआत के अंदर कविताएं करा करते थे, तो तब लगता था कि कुछ कमज़ोर कड़ियाँ हैं। तो बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनको आप सीधे जानते होंगे, जिनकी कविताएं आपको अच्छी लगेगी। और आप देखो 21 मई को ये शो हो रहा है अबाउट द हैबिटेट में, संडे को, है ना, राइट। तो संडे को उसकी टिकट लिंक आपको हैबिटेट पे मिल जाएगी। जितने लोगों को बहुत मतलब अच्छा खासा अगर कविताओं के अंदर इंटरेस्ट हो या गज़लों के अंदर, आप हैबिटेट को लोग सारे फॉलो कर ही रहे होंगे ना, हाँ, तो फिर उसमें कभी कभी आपको मेरी वीडियोस वगैरह भी दिख जाएगी। तो वहाँ से आप चेक कर सकते हो कि कंटेंट का टाइप क्या है। इवन क्रिएटिव ब्लॉग पार्टी एक अलग पेज बना हुआ है, तो वहाँ आपको और इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल जाएगी। तो जिन लोग, मतलब वैसे संडे को आधे लोग खाली रहते हैं, तो आप चेक करो जो भी टिकट लिंक है। आप बुक माई शो पे अवेलेबल है शायद, राइट, या इनसाइडर पे, बुक माई शो। तो बुक माई शो पे अवेलेबल है, आप वहाँ से भी चेक कर सकते हो और हैबिटेट के पेज पे भी कर सकते हो। लेकिन प्लीज़ कम। ओके, बाय बाय।
Clap like you mean it. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Okay. To confirm the news, what he said was right. Okay. We have a new concept called Creative Block Party. Okay. It was started with the idea that all of us performers have been performing for like 4-5 years now, and we're like, open mic is, we're getting to try out material for 4 minutes. It's great, but we need a longer bit to understand, as to structure a whole 1 hour show. Because a lot of performers that I've known for like 5 years are doing 1 hour solo shows now. So Creative Block was started to aim to engage with audience, have a nice time, create, experiment with your material, right? To see what you can try and what you can become. We've been doing this for 6 months, and all of our shows were free to attend. We still have free shows coming in, but for a new concept, because Mushaira picked up like amazing, and we had so many people come in, right? And I feel like when Mushaira is a concept, it requires a lot of audience and performer interaction, right? Not in many other shows like that. So it's a beautiful concept, and the artists that are performing, one of them is him. There are many other artists who are going to be performing at that event. So tickets on Book My Show. We have a page called Creative Block Party. It's Creative Block BLOC There's no K in it. Don't ask me why. Creative Block Party. Follow that. It's a link in a bio. Is Book My Show. You can go up and we're putting out posters every day, so you can check who's coming, who's not. But please tell your friends. It'll really, really, really help us. Yeah, great, wonderful. Hey, if you feel again, see, 3 people did this. Technically, this is not for me. This was for the performers performing and for us organizing it. So thank you for doing that. It really means a lot. Okay, we have a few performers. Keep the energy going. Okay, can we please have Chaitanya? Keep clapping. He's coming all the way from the second row. Keep clapping till he comes on stage. Come on, you guys got this. Amazing audience. I can see each one of you.
हाय सो आज कुछ अलग करते हैं. आई seldom do improv, so I would like you guys to give me a word or any of the object, anything.
Paper boat.
Paper boat. याद है बचपन में अपनी सारी आशाओं को एक कागज़ पे लिख दिया था. याद है बचपन में अपनी सारी आशाओं को एक कागज़ पे लिख दिया था. उस कागज़ की नाव बना ली है मैंने. उस कागज़ की नाव बना ली है मैंने. बारिश में बहा दी है मैंने. बारिश में बहा दी है मैंने. मेरे ख्याल आज पानी के झरोखों में बह गए हैं. वो कागज़ की कश्ती पे आग लगा दी है मैंने. नेक्स्ट वर्ड इमोशन. कुछ भी चलेगा गाइस. खिड़की. मुझे याद नहीं है. मुझे याद नहीं है कि आखिरी बार मैंने अपने सपनों के आंचल में कब किसको क्या देखा था. मुझे याद नहीं है आखिरी बार अपने सपनों के आंचल में मैंने कब किसको क्या देखा था. वो खिड़की से बाहर एक चेहरा नज़र आ रहा था. वो खिड़की से बाहर एक चेहरा नज़र आ रहा था. वो अंश है मेरी खोई हुई यादों का. वो अंश है मेरी खोई हुई यादों का. मुझे भुलाने दो उन बातों को, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. वो खिड़की आज मेरी तरफ देख रही है. मैं आईना समझ के उसमें खुद को ढूंढ रहा हूँ, पर उस खिड़की के पार मेरा हाथ जा रहा है. कोई रोक लो मुझे. कोई रोक लो मुझे. मैं आगे बढ़ना चाहता हूँ. मेरा बीता कल मुझे बुला रहा है. याद है. मैं तुमसे पहली बार. मैं तुमसे पहली बार कितने अरसों पहले मिला था. मेरी यादें मेरे हाथ में लिपट गई हैं. मेरी यादें मेरे हाथ में लिपट गई हैं. तो एक समय था जब मेरी बाहों में सिमट गई. भुला दिया. भुला दिया मैंने उस सब को जो भुलाना नहीं था. भुला दिया मैंने उस सब को जो भुलाना नहीं था. अब कैसे चलूं मैं आगे जब तूने बुलाना ही नहीं था. So 1 minute I would like to do something that I have already created. फिरदौस तुम पूछा करते थे मुझसे कि डरते हो किससे. फिरदौस तुम पूछा करते थे मुझसे कि डरते हो किससे. और मैं भी मुस्कुराकर कह दिया करता था कि डरता हूँ बस तुम्हें खोने से. पर मेरी बदकिस्मती तो देखो, वो डर आज मुकम्मल हुआ है. वो डर आज मुकम्मल हो आया है. तो फिरदौस अगर कल तुम दोबारा मुझे इंतकाम के रोज़ मिलोगे तो पूछना मत कि डरते हो किससे, क्योंकि आज भी जवाब वही रहेगा. डरते हैं हम बस इस बात से कि कोई हमसे वो पहली सी मोहब्बत दोबारा ना मांग ले. थैंक यू गाइस.
Wow, thank you. Now, I really want to do this. I just don't have the courage yet. I just don't know why. Like, I want to. So, I do like real life stories. And I always want to do. This is a great concept. First of all, congratulations. That was really, really great. Thank you. It'll be fun if we can have like a open mic where people just on the spot come up with like improvise their way into this. But yeah, that's really cool, man. That's really cool. Thank you so much for doing that. Again, we have a few performers. Okay, anyone wants to rush anywhere? Anyone has plans after this? Anyone? No one. Only one person. All of your highlight is this. Huh? This is your highlight. You woke up so you could come here and then go home. Like that's. I mean, we are honored, but okay, cool. I mean, I thought someone will have something to do. Cool. Okay, cool. We spoke about Shairi. We spoke about Mushaira. Okay, so now start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. Can we please have Ghazal? Till she comes on stage, keep clapping.
तुझे देखकर गज़ल कहता हूँ, तुझे देखकर गज़ल कहता हूँ, जिंदा हूँ आजकल कहता हूँ। बहुत दिनों बाद आई हूँ यहाँ पे, इट्स बिन लाइक 6 months। सब नए नए चेहरे हैं, कुछ पुराने, मतलब सब इतने टैलेंटेड लोग हैं। 4th स्टैंडर्ड से लिख रहे हैं, 5th स्टैंडर्ड से लिख रहे हैं, मुझे कुछ ही टाइम हुआ लिखते हुए। उस पर भी मैं 4 महीने में शायद कुछ लिख पाती हूँ। ये तो इम्प्रूव कर रहे हैं यहाँ आके। तो मुझे थोड़ा सा अंडर कॉन्फिडेंस फील हो रहा है अभी सबको देख के। तो एक गज़ल है, गज़ल की तरफ से। हो कितने लाजवाब हम नहीं रखते, कांटों भरे गुलाब हम नहीं रखते, पूरा करने में ज़िंदगी लुटा देते हैं, आँखों में सिर्फ ख्वाब हम नहीं रखते। हाथ बढ़ा है तो उम्र भर निभाएंगे, हाथ बढ़ा सॉरी पूरा करने में ज़िंदगी लुटा देते हैं, आँखों में सिर्फ ख्वाब हम नहीं रखते। हाथ बढ़ा है तो उम्र भर निभाएंगे, दोस्ती में हिसाब हम नहीं रखते। मैं जैसी हूँ वैसी ही मिलना मुझसे, मैं जैसी हूँ वैसी ही मिलना मुझसे, चेहरे पे नकाब हम नहीं रखते। जहाँ ना आती हो महक शायरी की, जहाँ ना आती हो महक शायरी की, ऐसी कोई किताब हम नहीं रखते। एक गज़ल का मतलब कुछ शेर है। मेरा चाँद भी मैं हूँ, चाँद में दाग भी मैं, मेरा चाँद भी मैं हूँ, चाँद में दाग भी मैं, उगता हुआ सूरज मैं, मेरा महताब भी मैं। तुमने सोचा ये कैसे कि सुकून आ जाएगा दरिया को, तुमने सोचा ये कैसे कि सुकून आ जाएगा दरिया को, इसकी गहराई भी मैं हूँ, उभरा तूफान भी मैं। जिसने दुनिया को जलाया भी है और बुझाया भी, जिसने दुनिया को जलाया भी है और बसाया भी, मेरी कायनात भी मैं हूँ, उसमें लगी आग भी मैं। मैं नहीं जानती तुमको मुझसे क्या हासिल हुआ, मैं नहीं जानती तुमको मुझसे क्या हासिल हुआ, मेरी कुर्बानी भी मैं हूँ, मुझ पे कुर्बान भी मैं। एक 4 लाइनें हैं कुछ वहाँ पे। कितने लोग हैं जो यहाँ घर से दूर रहते हैं? तो मुझे लगता है कि घर से हम जब निकलते हैं, भले शायद मर्जी से निकले, बट बाद में वो मजबूरी ही बन के रह जाता है। घर जो मुझसे छूट गया है, माँ का आंचल दूर गया है, घर जो मुझसे छूट गया है, माँ का आंचल दूर गया है, यूँ लगता है मुझको जैसे मुझसे खुदा कुछ रूठ गया है। हैप्पी मदर्स डे सबको। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Ghazal. Thank you. It's been a while. Thank you for coming, and thank you all for being so sweet and supportive. Just a reminder, actually, just for my understanding. Anyone who came late who didn't register the name, whose name was on the Instagram story, everyone registered, right? Everyone registered. Forget that. Everyone registered, right? Cool. And because we're, towards the end, when I say last 2 performers, 2 more people will be like, hey, actually I didn't. So I'm like, okay, time. So I just need to look after the time. That's it, nothing else. There's no purpose to that. You guys are looking at me like some result is going to come out of this. इलेक्शन का रिजल्ट आ गया, तुम लोग ने देखा नहीं, मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता अभी. मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता. Okay, next time is the first time performer. Okay, first time. We still have one more first time left, so go wild. Yeah. Can we please have Parvez? He's from coming all the way here, but keep clapping till he comes on stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Parvez and I'm coming from Ahmedabad, specially शो के लिए. तो एक शेर पढ़ता हूँ कि तर्ज किया है कि मनमुटाव कैसा भी हो बातचीत से सुलटा लेंगे, ज़िंदगी की हर पहेली साथ मिलकर सुलझा लेंगे. और वैसे तो ठहरा में बंदा सीधा साधा, प्यार से मना रहे मान जाओ वरना घर से उठवा लेंगे. शुक्रिया. तो मैंने जो अगला पीस लिखा है तो मैं ये फील करता हूँ कि जो मैन होते हैं उनको भूलने की आदत बहुत होती है. तारीख है जैसे कि एनिवर्सरी हो गया या पहली बार ये किया था वो किया था वगैरह वगैरह. तो उस पर मैंने लिखा है. तो जो मैं पढ़ूंगा तो सेकंड लाइन में वो याद है, आप मेरे साथ दोहराना तो आप भी वो चीज़ को फील कर पाओगे. तो पेश करता हूँ कि पहली दफ़ा हम कब मिले थे मुझे वो याद नहीं, मगर पहली दफ़ा जब हमने हाथ पकड़ा था वो एहसास याद है. तेरी जुल्फ़ों से खेलना, तेरा मेरे कंधे पर सर रख सोना और तेरी बकबक ख़त्म ना होना वो याद है. गलती से तेरी तुतली उंगली को छूना, मुझ में करंट सा होना और तेरे लबों को भिगोना वो याद है. घर पहुंचकर रीच्ड मैसेज करना, लेट आने पर आहे भरना और थोड़ा भी कुछ होने पर तेरा मुझसे लिपट जाना वो याद है. पिछली सीट पे तेरा मुझे कस के पकड़ना, बम्प ना होने पर भी मेरा बार बार ब्रेक लगाना वो याद है. तेरे ख्यालों में खोना, तेरी गोद में सोना, तेरा मुझसे लिपट कर रोना और मेरे रुमाल से तेरे आंसुओं को धोना वो याद है. मेरी डायरी में मुझसे ज़्यादा तेरा नाम होना, मुस्तकबिल में होने वाले बच्चों के नाम अभी से सोचना. लड़का हुआ तो तुझ जैसा, लड़की हुई तो मुझ जैसी, ऐसी हसरतों को सजाना वो याद है. पहली दफ़ा हम कब मिले थे मुझे वो याद नहीं, मगर पहली दफ़ा जब हमने हाथ पकड़ा था वो एहसास याद है. तो अगला जो पीस मैंने लिखा है, मैंने इट्स ऑन फादर. द रीज़न मैं ये फील करता हूँ कि मॉम के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा कंपैरेटिवली बहुत ज़्यादा लिखा हुआ है, तो थोड़ी सी कोशिश है मेरी तरफ से. तो क्यों उसे माँ से कम दर्जा दिया जाता है, हमारी रगों में जो खून बहता है वो उसका भी तो है. हाँ सच है उसने हमें 9 महीना अपनी कोख में नहीं रखा, मगर हमें हाथ पकड़ चलना सिखाता वो भी तो है. हाँ ये भी सच है उसने हमें अपना आंचल में सुना कर अपना दूध नहीं पिलाया, मगर पीठ पर बिठा कर घुमाता वो भी तो है. गलतियों पर समझाता है, कभी डांट कर, कभी मार कर, तो कभी प्यार से, मगर हाथ पकड़ चलना सिखाता वो भी तो है. और अपने अंदर चल रही परेशानियों को दफना देता है, मगर उसका भी तो दिल है, रोता नहीं है मगर दुखता उसको भी तो है. हाँ. तो मैंने अगला एक शेर है कि कत्ल का इल्ज़ाम है मुझ पे, पर मैं बेकसूर भी तो हो सकता हूँ. बेवफाई का इल्ज़ाम है मुझ पे, पर मैं मजबूर भी तो हो सकता हूँ. और आज सरी के इश्क से बदनाम हूँ मैं, मगर मजनू की तरह कल मैं मशहूर भी तो हो सकता हूँ. शुक्रिया.
Come on. First time. सर आप मतलब लाइफ लॉन्ग आप अहमदाबाद से ही हो? अच्छा अच्छा, मेरे एक्चुअली फरीबा और वो सब वहाँ पे रहते थे, तो मैं काफ़ी आता था वहाँ पे एंड इट इज़ वेरी एक्साइटिंग बिकॉज मैं लाइक हमारा गुजराती ऑब्वियसली लाइक बैंगलोर वाला है तो थोड़ा मिक्सड हो गया है, तो व्हेन यू गो टू अहमदाबाद दे लाइक क्या है ये मतलब अच्छे से बात करो, तो देन आई हैड टू लर्न डिफरेंट वर्ड्स. एंड सर इज इट सेफ टू से दैट बका is like dude in a way? Huh? Okay, so this is a learning for everyone, okay? For those of you who don't know, don't understand, or haven't been to Ahmedabad, if you go there, okay, you want to call out to somebody, you can say baka. It's a unisex term. You can use it for anybody. Yeah, my aunt would call her sister and me baka at the same time, right? So yeah, baka is the term. It's like dude, bhai, yo, you know, something like that. So baka is that term. It's like a term of endearment, like loved one. But the way you say it, it's a little weird over there. You know, they say baka. Yeah, baka hiya hona hai. So, okay. So, learning, okay? If you meet someone from Ahmedabad, you can call them baka. They won't get offended. They'll actually be like, oh, what, you? How do you know? But anyways, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for coming all the way here and performing with us. Yeah, dude, every time. तो आप आज ही निकल रहे हो शाम को? कल जा रहे हो? अरे बेस्ट, ओके, कूल. People come from, he's come from Ahmedabad, someone came from Hyderabad, someone came from Delhi. And I was like, I feel bad, dude. I only put effort from Andheri to Khar, so I feel really bad that I didn't do much to come here. I just woke up and came, and then they're like, "Hum Hyderabad." But two of them had come from Hyderabad. They were living in the same hotel, and they came just for this. I just have goosebumps, dude. It's very shocking. So yeah, I'm very grateful when people come. Even if you guys, huh? You guys also. But then, okay, 3 more people. Just 3 more people. Okay, keep the energy going. Let's start. Can you please have Siddhi? Keep clapping. Keep clapping. Keep clapping.
So I've been doing open mics for quite a few times now, and this is my second time at Habitat. So I have a few pieces on love and heartbreak, and then I'll hop on to something I've written for my mother. So I'll begin. I want to know the insides of love. Is it patches of sun, or is it a grocery run? Is it red tulips, or is it when my heartbeat skips? Is it a good morning text, or is it a when can I meet you next? Is it telling me you're available even at 3, or is it telling me where I am is where you'll be? Is it just you look so pretty, or is it more like you're the most beautiful girl in the city? Is it I like the poetry you write, or is it your poetry sounds sad today? Are you alright? Is it making me laugh? Is it cutting my tears into half? Is it crushing my soul? Is it taking control? Is it lying to my face? Is it letting me go without a chase? So the next one goes like, what goes around comes around, and I am sure someone's yet to be found who holds my heart with grace, for whom I am not easy to replace, who not only sees what I do, but appreciates it too. Not only appreciates, but also reciprocates. Someone who I write romantic poetry about. Not about how I wish they were, but about how they really are, reality throughout. The next one is, I know that love might be blind, but I know for sure that love is kind. I know that love might not be defined, but I know it's visible and not defined. Maybe I don't know what love is. What I know is what it's not. It's not lies wrapped around, I didn't know what you'd say. It's not putting my vulnerability on display, knowing something would crush my heart, but doing it anyway. What love is healing with actions and not words, to be seen and not just heard. And considering today's Mother's Day, I've written something for my mom, who doesn't live here. So, they say what's once broken can never be fixed, but I seem to have just the list to prove otherwise. You see, I've broken my toys and toes, my will and woes, my heart and bravery, my skill and slavery, but she seems to glue me back each time, brand new, right on track. I've broken her too, quite a few times actually. I've lied, I've hid, and what not, God forbid. But she stands like a rock, my stepping stone, even from the other side of the world. But I've never really felt alone. She has cried my tears and fixed my repairs. And as happy as I am, looks like someone definitely answered her prayers. The last one goes like, beyond this modern love of hurt and hell, it is more than true when I say I would sell my soul for you. I'd be trading pennies for gold, and when my little heart falls, I see where I end is where your love starts. Even at 2 a.m., I write this rhyme because there doesn't stand a time where I'd be tired of writing about your magnificent story, about your love in silence and its glories. So if I'm ever afraid of not being loved as much as I do, I know it's you where I have to come to.
Come on. Thank you. Thank you. You don't perform? No. Did I ask you this last time also? Okay. We had this conversation. Okay, cool. Okay. Are you ever going to perform? Like any? Since you guys did something in school, right? You said the assembly,
That
right?
was just a school assembly.
This is also just a school assembly, if you think of it like that. Okay. How many of you, like you guys, how many of you just come here to attend? Can you raise your hand? You didn't perform, you just attended, okay? Can we all please clap for them? It takes a lot, you know, and as performers, we can keep doing this with each other. But if there's no audience, you know, like, it makes it a little more harder. So thank you for being here and being a part of this. Few small announcements. We have open mics every Sunday and Monday. Sunday mostly it's around 2 o'clock. Sometimes it could change to 1 or something, but you have to keep, just follow the page. Mondays at 7 p.m. The only way to get a slot is to comment yes. Okay, there is no other way. A lot of times what happens is when you announce the host a day before, a lot of people start texting them saying, कुछ लोग हैं क्या, कुछ under the table? Like spot के लिए? हाँ, नहीं. So no. So a lot of our hosts get messages saying, please give me a slot and please do this, and we can't because we just come here and do this, right? So please do that. Get your friends, more friends next time. Please buy tickets to Mushaira. It'll really help us. We have 2 more performers. I'm not just about to send you home. 2 more people. That's it. I just wanted to come and appreciate all the people who came to listen to us. It really means a lot. Last 2 people, okay? Are you guys excited? Yeah? Okay. Could you please have Jaideep? Keep clapping till he comes on stage.
Thank you. It's such a proud feeling every time you come on a Habitat stage. A big round of applause for the great host, Harsh. अब अनफॉर्चुनेट सीन ये है कि मैंने नई कविता लिखी है जो मैं पहली बार पढ़ने वाला हूँ आज, और मैं मोबाइल से पढ़ने वाला था और मेरी मोबाइल की बैटरी डाउन हो गई है। तो अगर कुछ भूल जाऊँ मैं तो मैं उतर जाऊँगा, तो आप ताली बजा दीजिएगा। ठीक है। कुछ हफ्ते पहले हम एक नए मकाम में शिफ्ट हुए। हमने पहले भी किराए पे रहते थे, अभी भी किराए पे ही रहते हैं, बट कुछ हाल ऐसे हुए कि हमें शिफ्ट होना पड़ा। तो जब आप घर चेंज करते हो ना, तो आपकी सारी यादें ताज़ा हो जाती है उस घर की। जितने भी हम 4 साल रहे थे उस घर में, तो उन 4 साल में जो भी हमारी अच्छी मोमेंट्स थी वो हमें याद आने लगी। तो अगले दिन रात को मैं कुछ लिखने बैठा था, तो मैंने रियलाइज़ किया कि मेरे सारे हैप्पी मोमेंट्स में एक चीज़ कॉमन थी, और वो थी मेरे कमरे की खिड़की। तो मैंने कुछ लिखने की कोशिश की है। इफ़ यू लव योर विंडोज़ विच इज़ वेरी वियर्ड, यू विल बी एबल टू रिलेट इट। ठीक है। मेरे कमरे की खिड़की, देखता हूँ खिड़की के बाहर तो एक रंगीन दुनिया दिखाई पड़ती है। खुला आसमां, उड़ते पंछी, चांदनी रातें और घने बादल। देखता हूँ खिड़की के बाहर तो एक रंगीन दुनिया दिखाई पड़ती है। वो मेरे सामने वाले मकान में रहने वाली एक खूबसूरत लड़की जिसे सजने संवरने का बहुत शौक है। वो मेरे सामने वाले मकान में रहने वाली ये खूबसूरत लड़की जिसे सजने संवरने का बहुत शौक है। कानों में बाली और आंखों में काजल लगा लेना तो कसम से पूनम का चांद भी शर्मा जाए। कभी कभी मैं सोचता हूँ शायद कह ही देता उसे मैं अपने दिल की बात, कभी कभी मैं सोचता हूँ शायद कह ही देता उसे मैं अपने दिल की बात, लेकिन आज समझ आता है कुछ कहानियाँ अधूरी ही खूबसूरत लगती है। वो मेरे खिड़की पे रखे पौधों को देखता हूँ तो ज़िंदगी में एक ठहराव सा आ जाता है। वो मेरे खिड़की पे रखे पौधों को देखता हूँ तो ज़िंदगी में एक ठहराव सा आ जाता है। बीज बोने से लेकर फूल खिलने तक का जो सफ़र है ना, वो मुझे ज़िंदगी के कई राज सिखा जाता है। वो हर सुबह खिड़की पे आने वाली गिलहरी अब मेरी दोस्त बन चुकी है। वो हर सुबह खिड़की पे आने वाली गिलहरी अब मेरी दोस्त बन चुकी है। घूरती है मुझे, कुछ बातें नहीं करती, शायद मेरी तरह वो भी काफ़ी इंट्रोवर्ट है। ये खिड़की मुझे आईने जैसी लगती है। ये खिड़की मुझे आईने जैसी लगती है क्योंकि मेरे सारे सपने, मेरा सुकून और मेरी खुद को समझने की खोज, ये सब मुझे उस खिड़की में दिखाई पड़ता है। सच कहता हूँ, ये खिड़की मुझे आईने जैसी लगती है क्योंकि ये खिड़की मुझे अपने आप से मिलाती है। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you. Okay, come on. Come in, please have a round. Okay, we're down to the last person, okay? But before calling the last person, since it is Mother's Day, okay? We'll do a round, okay? We'll go around the full circle. And if you want to answer, you can. If you don't want to, you can say pass. Or you can say skip, right? One word to describe your own mother, okay? Anything that you think according to you. No one's going to ask you why. No one's going to ask you a story. Unless it's between your friends, then I can't do anything. Okay, cool. You want to start from the back? One word, one sentence, anything that comes to your head.
I think she's quite resilient. So yeah.
Quite resilient. And okay, sorry, one more thing. If a person says something and you think your mom also do that, you can snap, okay? Yeah? If you think that you relate to your mother also, you can. Great. Dhruv?
Actually, there's just not many words come to my mind.
Many words come to your mind, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, any one word that comes at the top of your mind.
Assertive.
Okay.
Unconditional love.
Unconditional love. Hardworking. Home. Strength. Affectionate. Powerful. Daunting. Yeah. Strong. Sacrifices.
Patient.
Selfless.
Sukoon.
Wow. Warrior. Food. Yeah. I mean, dude, that. Yeah, it is. Come on. Brave. Bhagwan. Caring. Okay. We did a whole circle. For me, I think it'll be like, my mom's like one of the most kindest, empathetic human beings in the world. The people I've met, she's the top list. There's no one else who can beat her in that. And that's where I've seeked my comfort from her. But thank you also for sharing. That's really, really sweet. Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, we're all in the same boat, essentially. Like most of our mothers are very similar in their nature. That's great. Okay, last person. Okay, thank you for being so patient and coming and attending at this open mic. Really appreciate it. We'll call the last person. Keep your energy and throw it like you mean it. Come on, together from the front to back. Can we please have Shailja? Keep clapping till she comes on stage.
Thank you, Harsh. Hello, everybody. I was just sitting and when I heard all these words, strength, resilience, don't you think बहुत ज़्यादा थोप दिया गया है मम्मियों पे ये सब, है ना? बहुत ज़्यादा यार. We need to cut them some slack, है ना? They need to be silly, soft, gentle. Unconditional भी बहुत थोप दिया गया है मुझे लगता है मम्मियों पे. And they are bearing it like they represent the word, but I feel like we should do the reverse Uno on them for these words sometimes. So I think growing up, and since I was in a joint family and I saw my mother going through all those battles and all that, I thought resilience, strength, command, ये सब बहुत ज़रूरी होता है और यही होना चाहिए. यही मैं आगे रखूँगी तो शायद मैं इस दुनिया से जीत पाऊँगी. Now I think it's
not so necessary. We need that pink soft little bud of flower. We all of us need. ये जितने लड़के मैं बोल रही हूँ क्योंकि ज़्यादा violence just saying, you know. Factually, not everybody, not all men, yes. Sorry, but I'm just saying, like, everybody deserves that moment of gentleness, I feel. So I'm trying to be gentle. I'm trying to be gentle in life with myself, with my people, with the wood I touch, the mirror I look at, the door I'm trying to open, the clouds I'm trying to clear, the love that has been lost, the walls that I have built, the sound I'm trying to hear, and the mountains I want to move. I'm trying to be gentle. I'm trying, and I'm trying. Oh God, I know I'm trying. There has been enough fights, enough violence, enough heartbreaks, and enough silence. I'm trying to be gentle to listen more. I'm trying to be gentle to be found again, to move with balance and never have to bargain. To touch with meaning, to forget without screaming. I'm trying to be gentle, to come back and to go beyond, to feel, to forget, to breathe, and to sleep. I'm trying to be gentle. Thank you. और आदतन मैं ऐसे नई हिंदी में लिखती हूँ आज. Today I thought I'm not a great English poem writer. Just I don't know, somehow I can make a conversation in English, but somehow I can't write well, deeper. I don't know. तो मैंने एक इश्क के हद, मोहब्बत की हद पे एक कविता लिखी है नई हिंदी में, जिसका नाम है पनडुब्बी. और मेरा बहुत मन है कि मैं इस पर गाना बनाऊँ और रेखा भारद्वाज जी इसको गा दें तो मज़ा आ जाए. तो ये है कि sometimes we all go back into our shell, you know, है ना. We don't want to be seen, don't want to be heard. Sometimes you don't want that attention. You want to move away from the light, from the mic, from the sound, from the heard. So but then you want that one person to come and give you that Midas touch. नहीं कितना भी खो जाने पे भी तुम्हें चाहिए कि शायद not बचा ले, but maybe that one person always sees you for who you are. तो मेरे पनडुब्बी सा बन जाने पे, मेरे पनडुब्बी मतलब मेरे पनडुब्बी बन जाने पे गोताखोरी सीख लेना तुम. मेरे पनडुब्बी बन जाने पे गोताखोरी सीख लेना तुम. और गोताखोर जो तुम बन जाओ, मैं बन मछली फिर गाऊंगी. मेरे धूल सा बन जाने पे फूल मेरे बन जाना तुम. मेरे धूल सा बन जाने पे फूल मेरे बन जाना तुम. और फूल मेरे जब तुम बन जाओ, मैं बन तितली फिर गाऊंगी. मेरे पत्थर सा बन जाने पे, मेरे पत्थर सा बन जाने पे मूर्तिकारी सीख लेना तुम. मेरे पत्थर सा बन जाने पे मूर्तिकारी सीख लेना तुम. और मूर्तिकार जब तुम बन जाओ, मैं बन रंग खिल जाऊंगी. मेरे आग सा जल जाने पे, मेरे आग सा जल जाने पे करतब दिखा देना तुम. मेरे आग सा जल जाने पे करतब दिखा देना तुम. और करतब जब तुम दिखा जाओ, मैं बन तरंग बह जाऊंगी. मेरे होश खो जाने पे, मेरे राह भटक जाने पे, मेरे होश खो जाने पे, मेरे राह भटक जाने पे, मेरे सोच कुछ ना पाने पे जान मेरी बन जाना तुम. और जान मेरी जब तुम बन जाओ, मैं बन धड़कन फिर दौड़ूंगी. शुक्रिया. थैंक यू. लेट्स वेलकम बैक हर्ष.
क्या कर रहे हो दोस्त लोग? कम ऑन. या. ओके. थैंक यू शैलजा. This is really fun. I don't know how much fun you guys had. I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming. I request all the performers to please come up on stage for a group picture. Thank you for all the people who came to attend, who came to do this. Like I said, 2 open mics. Okay, you have to comment yes. Photos you'll get within a week. Please don't message me tomorrow morning. Live stream is already live stream. It'll get over. You can download it and put it up. Please give credit. Creative Block, buy tickets for it. Please keep doing your art. Whatever you do matters, okay? So please keep doing it on the days that you don't feel like, do it even more because it fucking matters, okay? I'll see you. Please come on stage. Thank you.